Well, hello, intermediate fiddlers, and thanks again for putting up with the video this week because life is coming back to normal, and so things are happening. But anyway, so I thought we could crack on today with more of our work on ornaments. It was a great class last week. I reviewed the video, and everybody seemed to be really working on those rolls very, very well and getting some good results from them as well. So I thought today we could start off. We'll just practice. For the first little while, we're going to practice rolls. Okay, we're going to do that roll on the G major scale. That's how we're going to start. And then we're going to do rolls on the D major scale. We're going to talk about a couple of differences you might notice in that key. And then we're going to practice our set with those rolls in it. And I'm going to go nice and easy. I'm not going to go too fast. Give you a chance to try to get those rolls into the tunes that we're doing in our set. And then we're going to see about another tune that we've done, that we've already learned, a jig. I'd like to talk about rolls in jigs because we're going to learn Dr. O'Neill's next time. But this time, I'd like to send you home with perhaps some jigs that we've worked on in the past, but we're going to add those rolls. Okay? So first of all, let's warm up. We'll do our G major scale in arpeggio. And just get it working, get the left hand working, and then we'll do it with rolls. Okay, so first of all, here's just a regular old G major scale. Ready, go. Arpeggio. Double stops. So hopefully the hand should be, getting quite adept at the key of G now. So why don't we try a little faster scale, followed by arpeggio, followed by double stops, but the whole thing faster, because we do need a certain amount of reliability of the left hand to do any of this stuff we're trying to do. So a little bit faster. It's going to be like this. And let's hope your batting average stays up there. Ready, go. right. Should be getting good at G by now, I'd say. So now, let's just do a little bit of work on the roll pattern. We're going to do a roll on each note of this scale. And we'll go nice and slow first, and then we're going to go medium, and then we're going to go a little faster. I'm just going to do it just like that, and then we're going to move on to a different key. All right? So first of all, slow and choreographed. Ready, go. So let's give that another try now. Exactly the same, except much better, hopefully. Ready, go. Now, hopefully you had a bit more success that time, or equals success if you're already doing well. Let's speed her up a little bit. So now it's going to sound more like this. Ready, go. Now, I'm hoping you had good success there. It wasn't that much faster, but it was a bit faster. Now, let's try it faster again. So now it's going to be kind of like this. So this is kind of the flick and hope speed we're going for here. All right? 1, 2, 3, go. have another crack at that, just to make sure it went in there. Okay? A 1, 2, 3, go. G. So, I'm sure we're getting pretty comfy with G and all the rolls involved, the C roll and the F sharp roll and the G roll and high G roll, stuff like that, getting more familiar. Always try to keep paying attention to what makes one roll different and harder than another one, etc. Now, let's take a look at a different key, okay? Let's take a look at D, because the tunes we're doing in our set, excuse me, we got the what was it now? The Drunken Landlady, the Maid Behind the Bar. No, the Drunken Landlady, yeah, the Maid Behind the Bar, and the Wise Maid. And I checked out that version of the Wise Maid there this morning, the Planksty, and it's the Jolly Beggar Man. That's the song that they do, the Wise Maid after. Great song. But anyway, so those tunes are in the key of D. The only one that's in a G-related key is the first one, the Drunken Landlady. So now that we've practiced G, let's take a look at the key of D in rolls. Okay, and this is hopefully going to prepare you for those other two tunes in our set that we're working towards. So let's see. D major. Let's just run up and down the regular old D major first to start with. D major extended. So I forgot to remind you, but we're starting on the D string, going all the way up to high A, and all the way back down to low A. Because when you extend a scale that's not available in 2 octaves on the fiddle, such as D, it's good to start and stop at an arpeggio note. So there we go. So that's D major in 2 octaves, or sorry, in an octave and a half there. Let's try the arpeggio. We're going to start with the low A this time. Do that again and hold that arpeggio. Ready? Go. Okay. D major. Now, rolls. Let's see. We got a C sharp roll, that's different, and there's going to be one down on the G string too. So let's see what it sounds like with rolls. First of all, I'll just play it. So that's what it's going to be like, all right? I don't know if you tried that, but that's exactly what it's going to be like. So let's go slow. Let's do our choreographed rolls on the D major here. We're starting with the open D. Ready? Slow. Okay, and that's her. That's the D major with the rolls in. Now let's have one more crack at that D major with the rolls in. Same speed, just for the practice. Ready, and... Okay, so now hopefully you're having decent success there. Just try to remember, not much different than D, just a couple of, or sorry, than G. Just a couple of notes different there to get used to. The high second finger roll, the high third finger roll on the G string, high second, or I guess that's about it. The F sharp roll, we already have that. So I guess that's about it. Just a couple of notes different, but still really good to change the context of the ear. All right, let's do the arpeggio now. I'm going to start on the low A. Now you hear that little burp. So that was kind of an example where my third finger went to play that grace note, but didn't quite interrupt the note enough. And so instead of a nice chirp, you got a blurp. Still not too bad, but I'd rather the chirp. So let's do it again. Ready, go. Slow rolls in the key of D. Okay, so now we got the D rolls and we got the G rolls, and so now we should be able to have a good crack at our set. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to play it. We're just going to play the set, and we're going to play it. Let's see. You know what? Before we do that, let's just go through this tune, the Drunken Landlady. Nice and slow with these rolls in. see, the second part doesn't really have rolls, but it does have these grace notes. See that on the E, and then on the F, use the one below. See that, and then back to the E. So together, that sounds like. And when you do it together quicker, it sounds really cool. See that? That's such a nice string of ornaments there. Oh, love that. But anyway, it's not a roll. It's just some grace notes. One above, one below, and one above again. The next grace note. Anyway, so that's what's going on with the second part there. So let's just take that first part and let's loop it a little tiny bit and a little bit fast. Okay. One more. Roll. Now grace note. Okay, so that's the rolls in the Drunken Landlady. Okay, and you notice there at the end I throw in a B roll followed by a grace note on the end there. Instead of I go. So that's a roll. And then another B with a grace note. And then see that? Together that's such a nice little cluster of ornaments there. Ornament cluster. Anyway, so that's the Drunken Landlady with rolls and stuff in. Now let's take a look at the Maid Behind the Bar. See if there's any rolls in that one. Just a couple of notes, so grace notes. So that's a double note grace note. There's two B's. See that? So that's the Maid Behind the Bar. Not a lot of rolls. Now the Wise Maid. We got some D rolls, some F rolls, stuff like that. So we start off. Great big F roll there. See that? this one, it's very basically the first part has the rolls. The second part doesn't really have any rolls either. So the challenges are not too hard with getting rolls in these tunes. So we'll just go over that first part. We'll go over that first part with the rolls in. We're going to do it 4 times for the practice. And we're ending up doing a double roll when we go to repeat. Okay? Because we're ending with a big E roll. And then doing a big F roll to start with. And double rolls are great. Like just, if you listen to Kevin Burke, you'll hear lots of them. And they're really good to get under your fingers. You'll find you'll be doing them lots. They can replace a good part of the melody when you're sticking them in a tune. But anyway, so let's try the Wise Maid, the first part, and we're going to do it 4 times. Same speed. Ready, and... Roll! Roll! Again. Roll. Let's do it again. Roll. 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 Again. Roll. So hopefully they're getting in there under your fingers without too much trouble. And so now that we have all of our rolls in, hopefully, we're going to try this set. And, you know, like I was saying before, you have kind of multiple chances to attempt these rolls. And so I just want you to keep trying. So if you don't get it with the first barrel, make sure you try to get it with the second barrel and then reload before the next time we play the tune, okay? Because that's the only way to really get these. I told you about my experience, and you're just hoping to kind of have a high batting average until it's reliable. So here we go. Not too slow, okay? Because they don't really work if you go slow. We'll try it about this tempo. Let's see what happens, guys. Keep hanging in there. 1, 2, 3. I think there's no rolls in the Made Behind the Bar at this point that we're doing it. So we'll skip that one. We'll let you speed that one up on your own. And now let's go to Wise Maid. Okay, so let's do it again twice, just like that. A little bit slower, a little bit faster. And that should prepare us for next week when we can be together as a group here on Zoom and try the whole thing at a decent clip. Okay, that's your goal this week. Playing it slow like that all week in preparation that we're going to try her quick on Tuesday, or sorry, on next Monday. And what you want to try to do is try it maybe quicker 1 time or 2 times after going slow a whole lot. 1 or 2 times, and then we'll put it together and see if it's working. And we can talk about what's not working, okay? Because I can probably help. So now, Wise Maid. Ready and. Okay, so now that we practiced those reels with the rolls in, I'm going to leave it with you. Alright, you're going to practice them just like that. The speed that I was doing it at, probably perfect at this point to get them in and get them sounding right, like they should sound rhythmic and nice. So I'm going to leave that with you to work on that, and then we'll try. Keep thinking about our set, because we're not letting it go. We're just trying to make it better, faster, stronger. Drunken Landlady set. So work on those tunes. Work on the Made Behind the Bar with rhythm in mind, because that's what you need for that tune to get it really working properly. bit of good backbeat rhythm and a nice smooth melody. Okay, so that's what you need for that. So I'm hoping that we can get all these tunes like that's what I'm hoping for. So keep that in your mind as you work on this tunes nice and easy and not too fast, okay? And next we're going to do a scale with rolls in the key of A. Now, let's see. Scales in the key of A. First and foremost, let's practice an A major scale, because you guys know not the easiest. So here's your low A. Now let's do it. Let's do that scale. Ready, go. Okay, let's do that again a little tiny bit quicker. Here's your low A again. Hopefully you didn't move it. Ready, go. Arpeggio. Ready, go. One more arpeggio for strengthening. Okay, there we go. So we've worked out in the key of A. Now we're going to try to put some rolls on there. So we're just going to do a roll on each note. You guys already know what to do. I don't have to explain it, but I am going to turn around so you can see my hand really clearly, because you'll see that this is the most extended way my hand moves for rolls because of the key. So let's see here. That's good. Here we go. Ready, slow. Arpeggio. Everybody seeing that? How my hand moves for that? Let's do it all again. Exactly the same. Ready, go. Arpeggio. That's what it looks like. A major with rolls. Okay? And you can see the challenges, the leaning, the stretching, the upper positions of the third finger, you know, it's all there. And good to practice. That G sharp roll on the E string, very good to practice that one. So now let's see if we can speed it up just a tiny bit. I'll turn around again. Ready, go. Oops, I missed one. Let's do it again. Ready? Arpeggi. That's her. That's A major, a little quicker with the rolls. Now, one tune we used to do is the Cliffs of Moher. And that's a great tune. I don't know if you guys remember it. I'll play it for you really quick. remembering that. And if it's new to some, you can go ahead and check out my video there of Cliffs of Moher, very, very slow, and you can get that. But if you were to put rolls in it, which is what I suggest you would do, it would be, there's only two. Well, I mean, there's more you could probably do, but the two main ones that you hear all the time are, there's two of them. There's the A roll. See that? And a really nice roll there. And we just practice it. And then we got, see, yeah, that's how that works there. So I'll do it one more time. Roll on the A. And then we continue with the B. So, see how that works there? Okay, so we're going to try that now. Ready, and... Now, you can do it again. Lots of people do it every time. So if you were to do it every time, this is what it would sound like. Let's try that again. There, just that big A roll, and then you continue on coming from the B. Okay, and then in the second part, all the normal. Roll. See that? Just a D roll, and then we start the phrase again. So let's see there. We'll go slow. So it's the A roll in the first part, and it's pretty well right off the hop, very, very first opening phrase, and then a D roll near the ending, or the middle, and the ending of the second part. So I'm going to play that tune, the whole tune, with the rolls on there, nice and easy, and you can see what you can do. Here we go. Ready, 2, 3. Cliffs of Moher with the rolls in. Alright, we'll talk about the other little blips and blops that I got happening there. We'll talk about those, but the rolls are the most important thing, I'd say, to get in there. And so practicing it at that speed is totally what you should be doing. Next week we'll take a look and we'll kind of see if we can shape it up a little bit. And again, everybody, thanks a lot for your patience with the video tonight. Very good practice things on this video here tonight. So I hope you can go back and keep trying everything a few more times than what's on the videos, so that it comes out to be a good long practice stint on these techniques. And really looking forward to Dr. O'Neill's. I looked at the repertoire list. We don't have a huge number of jigs. So I'm really happy to be getting Dr. O'Neill's on the go. Familiarize yourself with that. And next week we'll have a crack at it. All right. Happy Valentine's Day. Thanks a million. See you next Monday.